Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play a Golden Week. Last time, we shook ourselves a deal in Cuba for some rum, and now we're here trying to stop a moonshine business going on. So we need to destroy this place. Now I started off by throwing a blanket over this pipe to cover it up, but that's not going to be enough. We also need to clog those other pipes that are inside. So, you want to combine the moonshine jar with this patch of dirt here. You pour half of the moonshine onto the patch of dirt, creating a nice patch of mud. Grab some mud. Oh, grab the mud. And let's plug these up. And right here. Now, you'd better get out of here quickly. This thing is likely to blow everything sky high in a few minutes. Now, there is actually an achievement here. If you stand here for a few minutes, eventually some, explosions will come on the screen that kind of indicate that, yeah, this place blew up. The screen will go dark, and then it'll pop back here. I'm describing it like that because it's not exciting to watch, so I'm not going to do it. But you do get an achievement for it. But it just takes too long, and it's not really worth it to show it off. Because you don't, see any death or anything. Uh-oh, sounds like someone's coming. It's the Moonshine Runner, but you notice something very familiar about him. Of course, it's the would-be bank robber who you encountered all those years ago. So I believe to get the good guy achievement, you want to warn him, although it does not make any difference.
Hey, don't go in there!
What? Who's there? You got no business here. Get away before I pump you full of lead.
Cut it out, you stupid chump. The place is gonna blow.
Get bent. You're gonna be sorry when I come back out here.
What an idiot.
Oh, you idiot!
Yeah, that explosion right there, that's all you see, but there's no other animation. Oh boy.
So it's done? You put him out of business?
Yes, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore.
You rubbed him out, huh?
I didn't mean to, but yes.
I like your style. Didn't have you pinned for a button man.
It was an accident, I swear. How was I supposed to know he'd come back when the stills were rigged to blow?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I killed a man.
You get used to it. It's all part of the business.
Well, maybe I don't want to get used to it. In fact, maybe I don't want to be part of this business anymore.
Look, you're upset. I get it. It ain't easy bumping someone off. I was pretty upset my first time, too. But get that don't want to be a part of it baloney out of your head. You ain't going anywhere. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, that's more like it. Look, I'm having a big party tonight. Come by, have a few drinks, take your mind off things.
All right. Maybe I will.
Good. I got an especially big job for you tomorrow, so let's celebrate tonight and discuss the particulars in the morning. See you later, kid.
Mobsters, real estate agents. What's the difference anyway? This ends tonight, Fatty. I'll make you see reason one way or another. I might not get out of this alive, but I sure as hell can't keep living like this.
So we finally want to get ourselves out of the mob, but Fatty isn't going to let us go so easily. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Oh, I think you know what I mean. Because luckily we still have our gun. Oh, and some extra moonshine. Just for funsies. Anyway, let's go tell him what's what. Oh, but we got Butch here. Guess he's guarding the party. Looks like Butch is on some sort of guard duty today.
So, they've got you guarding the party, huh?
Beats having to go and get my suit dirty out in the swamp.
Fair enough.
What's the occasion for this party, anyway?
I think it's one of his girl's birthdays or something. You know Fatty. He'll throw a party just because he had a particularly pleasing bowel movement. First time in a while he's come out to mingle with the guests, though. Must be feeling pretty good.
Keep up the good work, Butch.
Well, let's go on in.
Hold on there, Alfie. You know the rules. I gotta search you.
What?
Fine, but make it quick.
That didn't happen the very first time we went in. I guess he's gotten a bit stricter.
Can't let you in carrying a piece, Alfie. You know how the boss is. If you want to come in, you're gonna have to hand it over.
Fine. Here.
So we can't...
Okay, you're clear. Go ahead.
We can't go in using a gun. Oh well, maybe we can just have a civil conversation with him and just tell him we are done.
Mr. Walsh?
Make it snappy, kid. I got a lot riding on black.
Some party.
Thanks, kid. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Of course, things would be a lot better if that damn delivery would get here already. I'm starting to get impatient.
Delivery?
You mentioned a delivery?
Yeah, that's right, from the bakery. You know, the one the old bag used to run?
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be sending a cake, but it ain't here yet. Come to think of it, could you be a lamb and go check on it for me?
I'm not your errand boy, Mr. Walsh. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Actually, I think you'll find you are. So get to it.
Wow, so yeah, we just went from being one person's errand boy to another, and this one is a bit more questionable.
Mr. Walsh, we need to talk.
Not now, kid, I'm busy.
No, you're gonna listen to me now.
No, I'm gonna put 5 on red now. Now get out of my face before I get ticked off.
Jeez, it's no use. If you're going to get Fatty to listen, you'll need to do something more drastic.
Never mind.
Well, let's just run that errand and maybe figure out something along the way.
My gun, please.
Here you go.
So, to the bakery we go. It makes us go through the lobby and everything again. I guess they just really wanted to show off the scenery of the place, which is understandable. This is history right here.
Excuse me.
How may I help you, sir?
I'll let you get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't think that either of them say anything new because they aren't important anymore. To the bakery. Yeah, remember this place? We got shot up here a couple times. Well, if we go in, it's under new management. You recognize this guy as Louis, one of the many thugs in Fatty's network. Seeing him dressed in this baker getup makes it difficult for you to contain your laughter.
Louis,
Alfie!
how'd you wind up getting this gig?
Fatty said I looked the part. Never trust a skinny baker, he said.
I guess you can't really argue with that logic. The apron really suits you.
Thanks.
Well, I think he seems happy to be here.
So, Fatty kept this place going as a bakery?
Yeah, can't say I blame him, though. It's a good side business, nice for laundering, you know?
Not to mention always having sweets available.
Now you're starting to understand.
Sounds like a good kid, or a good gig kid.
I hear there's supposed to be a cake delivery to the Biltmore tonight.
That's right, for Fatty's party. Al's in the back putting the finishing touches on it. But then, he's been doing that for hours. He's obsessed with getting it just right. I had no idea he was this high-strung. I just hope he gets it done in time, or we're all gonna get it.
Take it easy.
You too.
Guess he's just kind of scared of Fatty. With this cake here, it's been here for years. It looks good, but it's probably not very good now. Can't see anything protected. Oh. Sign lists the prices of baked goods as well as a few beverages. Alright, well anyway, we can now go back here. Aha, and remember how this place was being used as a speakeasy. If you look at the bookcase, this bookcase is full of cookbooks from behind which you can hear the sound of muffled music. What is it these gangsters are... Wait, what is it with these gangsters and hiding secret entrances behind bookcases? You haven't got the time to go to another speakeasy right now. Oh well. And there's a painting. It looks like to be a desert landscape. You wonder why they would choose to hang this in a bakery. True, that's weird. Several bags of flour are stored in these shelves. Glass of whiskey is on the table. Apparently it helps Al work. It's quite a fancy cake. Clearly a lot of work has been put into making it. It's a tube which contains chocolate, so yeah, all the baking materials and stuff, but oh well. Anyway, let's talk to Al.
Hey, Al. How's it going?
Thanks. I haven't got time to chat right now. I need to have this cake absolutely perfect by tonight or there's gonna be hell to pay.
Oh, we need this cake now, dude. Yeah, he's just gonna keep doing that. So what you want to do... We still... There we go. Have some moonshine. You pour just a tiny drop of moonshine into the glass of whiskey. So we just wait until he takes another drink. It's good already, buddy. And then, haha. Al currently seems to be under the influence of the moonshine you gave him. He's definitely a lot more mellow. While Al is otherwise distracted, you steal a dollop of ice cream from the side of the cake. Delicious. Anyway, what we want to do is hide the gun in here. Taking advantage of Al's current state, you sneakily shove the gun inside the cake, then cover up the giant hole in the side. Alright, and now the cake will be delivered. So we can't pick it up ourselves, but we just can expect it to be there. In fact, even though we're going to leave right now, it will get there before us. Spoiler alert. And hey, our car starts up without that rickety noise now. Oh, it's nighttime. Alright, so our gun is in the cake, so now when we get searched, it will not be found, but we will still have access to it.
Hold on there, Alfie.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, you're clear. Go ahead.
And the cake is right there. Looks like the cake has been delivered right on schedule. So, let us grab our little package. Retrieve your special ingredient from the cake while nobody's looking. The time has come to do the deed. Now, you heard in the little history thing that he died in the Biltmore Hotel, sorry. I guess it was at the hands of a fictional character. It's now or never. You go over the threats you rehearsed in your head once again, then reach in your pocket for your gun. Just as you're about to pull it out, however...
Boss, big trouble. The coppers are on their way. Someone tipped them off and they're coming to raid us.
Wouldn't you just know it, and right during a winning streak, too? Okay, you know the drill. Flip the switches and clear everyone out. Party's over, folks. Everybody kindly scram.
Oh, boss, there's just one more thing.
Yeah?
Oh! Right in the head.
What the hell was that?
He had it coming. Some of the guys up north felt he was getting too big for his britches, so I got the order to cut him down.
So what happens to us now that Fatty's gone? Who's in charge, I mean?
Sorry to bust your bubble, but it ain't you. They'll send someone else from up north in the next couple of days. That's how this works.
So much for loyalty.
Don't give me that crap, Banks. You've been doing this long enough to know that it's all about knowing your place and doing what you're told.
So that story about the police coming was just a distraction?
Oh, no, they're coming all right. They need to find the bodies so this makes the news. Now, enough standing around.
Butch, wait.
Huh?
You're just gonna leave? What am I supposed to do?
Oh yeah, about that. The coppers are gonna need someone to pin this on. I'm sorry to say, you drew the short straw, kid. No hard feelings, huh? Oh, I'm locking the elevator behind me, so don't bother trying to follow.
What? How can you just...
Uh-oh.
I better figure out another way out of here. And fast.
You okay there, Fatty? Fatty is pretty dead. Guess it just goes to show that status means nothing in this business. Leave the body for the police. He can't have locked the elevator. You won't be able to exit this way. Butch has locked the elevator behind him. Uh-oh. Well, the only way we can go is through here, but what good is that going to do us? We're on the 13th floor, so we can't exactly go out the window. So, what do we do? There's no point going out there, it's just a balcony. Perhaps he has a secret exit. I mean, he's in need of one after all, being a gangster. You rummage through Fatty's desk, but all you manage to find is a piece of paper with a very odd short story on it. The escape. Gloria knew the time had come. It was now or never. Nobody could tell her what to do. Violet had tried to warn her when she had even intervened. David was sweet, but she didn't love him. Knowing this made her feel ill. Anyone else would have stayed. Running away was all she had. Understandably, she was quite upset. Marriage just wasn't for her. That is an odd note, but take note of the names. First is Gloria, then Violet, then David. Now if we go over here, the table has a few bottles of quality alcohol, leaving it to someone like Fatty to show off his illegal acquisitions. Examine Fatty's alcohol collection more closely. Bottle of gin looks as though it's about 3/4 full. Bottle of rum hasn't exactly been opened yet. It must have been acquired quite recently. Bottle of vodka is clearly the favorite, as it's the one with the least liquid inside. The canter is full of dark alcohol, most likely whiskey. You remove the top of the canter and take a whiff. Whew, that sure cleared out your sinuses. Now if you click on these, you can lift them up. What good does that do us? Well, remember the poem, the first name, what was her name again? I don't know, but it started with G, and there was a Violet, and finally, what is this? Rum. Wait a minute, what was that thing again? I think it might have been in a different order than I remember. Let's see, Gloria, Violet, David. Oh yeah, I think it is different. So this one, Gloria, Violet, decanter. Oh, there we go. No, it was the same. All right.
Banks, over here. Easy there, fellas. Let this guy through. He's with me. Is what they're saying true? Fatty Walsh is dead?
I think I'd prefer to plead the fifth on that one, Miss Douglas.
It's not exactly a secret that you were working for him.
Maybe not, but I've realized it's time for another career change.
Well, I'm afraid you're out of luck if you were planning on going back to Coral Gables. Our friend, George Merrick, got ousted from the city commission last June. Just as well, really. I was starting to get sick of writing all that bait-and-hook baloney. There's a new mayor, too. Dammers had some medical issue and went back up north.
Is that so?
In any case, the boom's over. It's all gone bust now. Fact is, the whole world is changing.
Yes, I'm beginning to get that impression.
So what's next for you? Aside from dodging the police, that is.
I'm not sure, but I'll try and figure something out. Good night, Miss Douglas, and thanks. I guess I owe you one.
Don't mention it. Good night, Mr. Banks, and good luck. Something tells me we're all going to be needing quite a lot of it very soon.
No kidding, yeah. This particular time, Wall Street and panic as stocks crash. Billions lost on Black Tuesday. Marjorie wasn't kidding. The world really has changed. As the country has sunk into a Great Depression, so have you. After the repeal of Prohibition, you mainly spend your time frequenting the newly opened bars. Chapter 4, Returning Alone. Now in fall of 1935, so it is quite some time
Another
later.
round for you, Bill? Sure, why not? Ever since they started letting us drink again, I just can't say no. So, has the old sad sack been in tonight?
Not yet, but it's coming up on 9. He should be here any minute.
You know, he may be a real son of a bitch, but I can't help but feel sorry for him.
Well, I don't. Plenty of people are hurting these days. A whole bunch are way worse off than him. I'll take those poor folks in the Dust Bowl, for example.
No kidding.
Anyway, just because he used to be a real estate big shot doesn't give him the excuse to be disagreeable. But hey, as long as he pays and keeps to himself, I have no quarrel with him.
Maybe I can get him going tonight and see if we can finally find out if he was really working for the mob.
Well, speak of the devil. Good evening, Mr. Banks. What'll it be tonight?
Well, we went through all that trouble for the rum, so...
Rum. And don't skimp on me like you usually do.
Yes, sir. Will this be on your tab?
It is every other night. Why should tonight be any different?
Wow, Alfie is definitely
you are,
looking
sir.
worse for
Say,
the
you
wear.
got a light, pal?
Well, let's look around. The painting shows a ship about to sail off the edge of the world. You can relate. Telephone. The guy here is in here fairly often. For some reason, he's staring at you, which you don't particularly like. He does his job well enough. You got nothing to say to him right now.
Say, you got a light, pal?
Yeah, well, there are some matches over here, so let's grab those. You quickly pocket the book of matches, and we have a flask too. Let's give him the light.
Thanks, buddy.
Have I got horns coming out of my forehead or something?
No, sir.
Then why are you staring at me like I do?
You used to work in real estate, didn't you?
And I think this is also going to the good guy ending if you acknowledge, not ending, achievement.
Yeah, so? What of it?
So, I'm curious about what it was like to be right in the middle of the land boom. But really, I'm more curious about what happened afterwards. Is it true you were working for Fatty Walsh?
I see word gets around. But I've got my own word of advice. If I were you, I'd stop asking those sorts of questions before things get unpleasant.
Oh, is that a threat? This is exciting. Are you threatening me?
Bill, knock it off.
Yes, I am. And in addition, I'm also doing this.
Oh, guess that guy punches harder.
Oh, my head. Well, I suppose I've woken up in worse spots than this before. What's that over there on the wall?
Wow, so things are not going well for poor Alfie Banks, our hero. But can he redeem himself in some way? You're just gonna have to find out in the finale of Let's Play A Golden Wake. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.